All right, welcome to episode whatever of Size Eyes, the life of a long-term multitasker. Just driving back home from work. This is Monday, August 24th, Kobe Day, Black Mamba Day. So, I had to wear the shirt, I had to wear the jersey. There's no other way. That Mamba mentality. But anyway, yeah, just it's been quite an interesting few days actually. I don't think I have any specific topic, but just in the last week, I've just been really unproductive in a sense. Like last week, Monday? I guess one of my friends just came over, and then I guess had food outside. We went to what is it called? That Habit Burger. I tried going there the first time. It was closed because of power, but this time it was open. It was like a 3 out of 5. I started a food list, all the places in Charlotte at least that I've been to so far, rating them. So I'll probably put that on the website, under the My Resources section. I guess the other thing is, so Monday, 8 out. I think Tuesday was like a whatever day. I think it worked out or something. But Wednesday, I just had a craving. I guess I just felt hungry after coming back on the way back from work. And it was thunderstorming, and I still had the audacity, still had the perseverance, if you will, to stop by at Bad Daddy's Burger bar place. Food wasn't bad. I don't know what happened there. Recording just kind of cut off. But yeah, stopped by Bad Daddy's Burgers, got the food. And then, Wednesday, that was Wednesday. And then Thursday, I ended up going to Taco Bell after a all-day meeting up in Huntersville. It took an hour and a half drive on the way back. But, ended up stopping by Taco Bell. So not the best week for me, dietary-wise. And even, only meditation once, twice. That week, and the working hours also kind of aligned with that. So motivation was really down for whatever reason. But just trying to get back into being productive, doing what I want to do, setting those long-term intentions type of thing for work and for outside of work. So, but the other thing with work is I think I've spent a lot of time preparing for meetings, and I think it's good. It's good that I'm spending a lot of time preparing for meetings, and I think people can see that and what I have to bring to the table and all that. But I think I might be spending not enough time doing other day-to-day or other tasks that I need to get done on time. So just figuring that balance out. I think it just comes with this new position. So we'll just have to continue working through that. And then, but other than that, I think, so going back to, Kobe, Black Mamba, 8/23's birthday, 8/24, Mamba Day. So, it was pretty cool just seeing. I think it's kind of how everything aligned with, I guess with my post initially, Instagram post back in January after going to the game, wearing his jersey, seeing all the Lakers stuff and Kobe stuff that was there, and even the little shout outs that I got from fans there. And it's sentiment, that week. I think that was on a Sunday, and then the game that I went to was on a Wednesday or Thursday. So it was like that week everyone was in high emotion um, from his passing. So, but like, challenge other people and myself to create their own legacy. And obviously, whatever happened for these last few months, and I guess it was, created this website, blog, or I'm gonna be hopefully sometime soon, blog, vlog, podcast, etc. All this random stuff, right? But it was cool to at least make like open it. I told a few people, but it was cool to share it publicly on his birthday, and so it was, starting to create my own legacy. Whatever that is. Maybe it's a legacy for one person, for me. But starting that journey, or this next chapter of that. So it was cool to do it on his birthday. And talking about this on 8/24, wearing his shirt, it's kind of cool. Like all the, I wouldn't say stars aligned, but very apt for the timing. Yeah, I mean, what else is going on? Let's see. I mean, just like caught up with a few people yesterday. Man, I love one-on-one conversations. That's like it's my strength. Maybe this is like a 0-on-1, 0-on-0, 1-on-0 conversation. But one-on-one conversations are my jam. I think I started realizing that in college when I was vice president of FICAP. Just love having those one-on-one meetings, like setting those meetings up all day with all the officers, and then like really getting to know them even better, spending 15, 20, 30 minutes with them, and then I mean that's what that's how I'm building connections here at 2U as well. It's like with Dan, with setting up meetings with everyone else in the Charlotte office, so starting to create that connection with everyone even more so. So I'm just love the one-on-one setting, and even yesterday just talking with friends, I was able to open up more, ask more free-flowing questions, more open-ended questions, and there's no, I guess like in a 3-person conversation or even a 4-person conversation, or bigger than that, someone's always gonna say something. So there's no real time for silence. There's no real time to think about what you want to say necessarily, or you're only thinking about what you want to say, and you're looking for the next position that there's silence, so that little bit of gap so that you can say your thing, but then not listening. But like one-on-one conversations, you're like forced to listen, at least as much as you can force to be. And then, you gotta embrace the silence. And just, there's gonna be deep moments, there's gonna be like hilarious moments, just like embracing all those within that conversation span I think it's pretty cool. And personally, I just love opening up on a one-on-one level with whoever it is. And so, I just need to create that friends doc that I wanted to, reach out to on however much of a time period. So, but yeah, just like having those one-on-one conversations is really insightful. The other person's able to think, I'm able to think. There's no agenda, outside the work setting. And you can make it as long or as short as you want. And then, I've tried to stop using any excuses when I want to go, when I want to hang up, basically. So instead of, oh my god, this truck is so slow. Instead of saying like, I gotta eat dinner. I mean, even when I do, even when like, it's not a lie. Instead of saying that, I'm just like, hey, I'm just gonna sleep, or I'm just gonna, hang out by myself, or be productive, do whatever. I'm just, I'll talk to you later, type of thing. I don't have to make up any white lie or any excuse or, even any embellishment of the truth. You can just be like, yeah, I don't want to. I mean, not saying this explicitly. I don't want to talk to you, but just, it's time. This conversation has reached its end, and that's a natural course. So, but just being more aware of like how I'm providing solutions. If people are asking for advice, I think I'm improving on that end of not giving solutions, not giving unsolicited feedback, which I'm great at, but some people don't want to hear. It's got to be the right time, type of thing. And I was thinking about this last night too. It's just like, how do I phrase? I'm not trying to give answers necessarily, give my perspective, but sometimes people don't want my perspective. They want to be heard, right? And I have a tough time with that, and it's a growing process. But so like I'm not trying to necessarily give answers unless people are asking for them. Then yeah, sure, I'll give my feedback. But then, or suggestions, etc. But I think I want to get to a place of asking, not giving answers, but asking the questions that lead people to the answer that they want to act on themselves. Right? It's so much more of an aha moment, I think, when I come to a realization on my own rather than someone like saying something. And I could be hearing them, I could not. And there's a potential for that realization, that aha moment, but it's not as necessarily as genuine or as exciting or something that's going to be as implementable and actionable as if that compared to if that realization had been come upon by yourself. And so I think the way to get people to find those answers is asking the right questions, right? Asking the right questions. And then that just comes with listening. And so I think I'm a natural good listener, but asking those right questions takes a lot of skill and takes some thought during the conversation. It's not something you can like outline during, before and then like, hey, this is a script type of thing. So it takes a lot of conversational skills and obviously like more listening skills and just practice. So just trying to improve that in my one-on-one conversations. So I'm reading Better Conversations right now by Jim McKnight or something. Jim McKnight. And opening my eyes to a lot of things that I can improve on and how to go about those. So looking forward to doing that going forward. But yeah, that's been 15 minutes. Okay, so that's been my week. Obviously a little down last week, but I think getting back on the right track. Going to the grocery store, getting some fresh food. Instead of buying food today, went to the grocery store, got some veggie burgers instead of eating out. So that's a positive. And then worked out this morning, did like my full routine. So hoping to get back on track this week. And the other thing was a one-on-one conversation. So yeah, awesome. Thanks for listening to Size Eyes, the life of a long-term multitasker. I'll see ya when I see ya.